Hey guys, and welcome back for another Valheim video. As with my past videos, I'll try to keep this as short and concise as I can. This time around, we will be talking about how to find silver and obsidian, which is the next step in your crafting progression after the Iron Age. If you do find this video helps you, consider dropping it a like and subscribing to the channel for more Valheim-focused videos just like this one. I also stream on Twitch every day, which you can see on screen now. If you want to ask me any questions or just check out our base in Valheim, please feel free to swing by. Anyway, on to the video. If you've put any amount of time into Valheim, you'll know that progression is tied to several factors of the game. When it comes to silver, you're going to have to make sure that you've already acquired a couple of items before you start your journey. The first is an iron pickaxe. If you're not sure where to acquire iron just yet, that should be your focus for now, and I did another video on that not too long ago if you want to find out how to get your hands on it. Once you have an iron pickaxe, you'll also need to acquire a Wishbone. The Wishbone is dropped by Bone Mass, which is the third boss in Valheim, located in the swamp biome. I might be looking at doing a video on how to summon and defeat Bone Mass, but for now, just know that he can be summoned from a big skull cauldron in the swamp, spawned in a random location, using withered bones gathered from some crypts. It isn't an easy fight, but once defeated, he'll drop the Wishbone item. Once you've acquired these two items, you're almost ready. Make sure you bring plenty of food for your journey, and if you can make some, use your fermenter to craft some frost resistance meads. These aren't always essential, as we can use several campfires instead, but it makes the experience 100 times easier the first time around. To mine silver, you'll need to find a mountain range. This is likely going to be a brand new biome to you, but the easiest way to spot them is, you guessed it, mountains. They're pretty easy to spot from a distance, so you can just head for them when you see them. Inside mountain ranges, you'll have to go up against wolves, drakes, and stone golems, so be wary. If you haven't already, make sure you equip your Wishbone by right-clicking on it. And once you reach the mountain range, drink the frost resistance mead if you've brought one with you. This will give you a 10-minute period of higher resistance to the cold, and honestly, it makes things so much smoother. Alternatively, you're going to have to place campfires at regular intervals to ensure you can keep warm. Whilst you're at it, I'd also recommend making a small base camp nearby with a chest where you can store your silver and make multiple runs. It's going to be incredibly heavy, so having this point that you can return to will help massively. It'll also allow you to make full use of that frost resistance mead that you brought with you. Head for the nearest mountain peak and simply take a stroll whilst keeping your eyes and ears open. Obsidian will be on the surface level and is easily mined in just a few hits. Silver, however, is going to be below ground, and this is where our Wishbone comes into play. You should notice that after a period of walking the peaks, you'll notice a glowing visual effect around your character. This is the Wishbone telling you something valuable is nearby. It will start to pulse more frequently as you get closer to silver. Think of it as a metal detector. Once you think you're as close as you can get, mine downwards and look for a silver vein. If you're not quite sure what this looks like, just use your cursor and it will tell you with some prompt text. The silver veins tend to be quite large and stretch for quite a long distance actually, so once you find one, you should be good to go for that entire run. Mine away until your inventory is full, then you can head back. It's worth me noting here that silver cannot be carried through portals, so if you want to maximize efficiency, using a boat and filling the storage crate on said boat is definitely advised, but this really depends how far you have to go from your base. Once you're back home, pop it into your smelter with some charcoal, and you'll be on your way to your next crafting progression stage in Valheim. As one last bit of wisdom before I end the video, I'd recommend the very first thing that you build be a wolf fur cape, which can be made at the workbench with 4 silver bars, 1 wolf trophy, and 6 wolf pelt. The reason for this is that it will replace the frost resistance meads entirely, making you impervious to the cold of the mountain ranges and allowing you to mine much more silver more effectively. Once again, I hope you found this video useful, and I will see you all in the next one.